Good morning. I hope everyone is ready for a latch bar workout this morning. That is what we're about to do. We have the LW500 latch bar exercise system. It can be found on the website www.lw500products.net. So thank you very much. We are going to begin our exercise this morning. And as we normally do, most of the time we start off on the floor doing sit-ups. Well, today is not going to be any different. We like to start off with the core. It helps me, and it's the right direction that we all should be going in. Working on our core. So here we go. We're going to start off with sit-ups using the basic latch bar with a strap attachment, set up to do sit-ups and also to do crunches. So I want you to be able to see what you can do with the latch bar attachment system, and also get a workout at the same time. Although this is a promotional demonstration, I would still like to be able to take advantage of using the equipment myself. So we have a couple of latch bar setups, basic latch bar setups here. We have one right here also. So we're going to utilize this one. Placing it right on our feet just as we do the other one. That will actually assist you also in doing a sit-up, but there is a lot of tension when you're going backwards. Not as much coming forward because the resistance bands are helping you to move forward. Put that on the side for now. And we're going to turn around and now we're going to face our wall board. where we have an assortment of flat latch bars mounted on the wall. Actually, the latch bars are mounted on a wall board, and then the wall board is mounted to the wall. Another example of the versatility of the LW500 Latch Bar exercise system. The product can be mounted on the wall. It can be also used in the portable state, and you can take it anywhere you go. That is a pull-up crunch using straps. Our system is a strap and resistance band attachment system, which means, of course, you can use the system with resistance bands or straps and conduct a very, very efficient workout. And once you finish with using the product, bring it back over and hang it up nice and neat. No fuss, no mess. Now we just use the basic latch bar while we were lying on the floor mat, and we also used it while we were standing. Just to continue our demonstrations so that you can see a lot of the versatility of the system. These exercises, a lot of them, or some of them, you would be able to do without the latch bar system, but they would not be as easy to do, and you would not get the benefits that you get using the latch bar attachment system. So you want to get the most out of using your resistance bands. So using the latch bar attachment system will give you that benefit. Those door wedges and other attachment apparatuses that comes with packages of resistance bands are inadequate. They're going to minimize the opportunities that you get, and they're also ultimately going to damage your property. I'm sorry to say it, but that's what happens. So what you need is the latch bar attachment system. Plain and simple. This is the only real attachment system that you can use in your home and mount it and convert any room into a gym. Or you can use it in its portable state and take it anywhere you want, or use it in any room that you would want to. Because you don't need to bring all of the equipment with you. You can just take one component while you're sitting or whatever you're doing, watching television, instead of what the normal is. Use a product, a piece of equipment. Exercise with it. That's what it's for. A lot of this stuff you can sit down and do in a chair. You don't need to always stand up. You don't need to always lay down. A lot of it you can just stand and do or sit and do. Okay? Remember, when you use a resistance band, you do not have to stretch it to the maximum in order to receive benefits from the resistance factors. Just put a stretch on it and continue to stretch, and your muscles will eventually start to feel it. Trust me. Now we went from a side crunch to using these pull-ins from the side mounts that are basic latch bars, once again, set up in a vertical position. We have a tubular resistance band, a medium tubular resistance band. This kind of simulates or imitates the universal, that you have the sidebars and you always pull in like that. Well, you can kind of simulate that with resistance bands also, just depending on how you have things set up. There isn't anything that you can't do using resistance bands. They are the ultimate exercise equipment. Try them out for yourself and see. But make sure that you're using them properly. Now, of course, you can stand up and use the wall board attachments. There are 5 latches on each one of these mounted components. We're only using just a couple. There are so many opportunities here that I wouldn't be able to do them all in a day's time. That's how many different exercises that you would be able to do if you knew how to do them. But no matter what, as long as you connect to the resistance band and you use a leverage and you start working out with it, you will achieve some benefits no matter what. Now, since we have a resistance band and strap attachment system, we can use an assortment of strap attachments. So right now we're utilizing a strap attachment for our ankle, or we're using it on our ankle because you can actually use it on your arm also, which I will demonstrate. And of course, you can add more resistance, or you can lessen the resistance. It's up to you. And these are flat resistance bands. And we have added carabiners, which are these quick disconnect and connect links. So that you can use these flat resistance bands also with the attachment system. So there are many ways of doing these things. You can use O-rings, carabiners. There's an assortment of ways to attach the resistance band, but you want to make sure it's an adequate connection, because you don't want to mess around and injure yourself. So always think safety first. So now we have reversed ourselves so that now we're working on the other section of our leg. So when you extend your leg out like this, you're now working on your thigh muscle on the top. As before, when you were pulling your leg back in the other direction, you were working on your hamstring. So as you lean back, you get the benefit of your core being tightened up also. So you will feel that all in your hip, your glute area, all of those muscles, they also need to be worked out. And since we have a full body workout system, we want to take advantage of everything that we can. Well, I'm sorry, while we still have these straps in place, and take these straps and put them on our arm. And you can actually do an arm exercise like a curl. And when you're doing that, you're also using your abdomen, but even if you aren't using your abdomen, for example, if your hand is really close, you're still going to get a good arm workout. But if you move back further, you have more tension, and it calls for more muscles to be used. And once you're finished, it's all Velcro, so it comes off really, really easy. So now we've used the straps for your ankle, and we use the pull-up strap down here also. Then we use the pull-down crunch, side crunch, and pull downs. So you got all this stuff to pull on and push on. So give yourself a real good workout. That's what this is all about. Now we're going to stand up so that we can step in between the resistance band, so that now we're between the band and the roll board. Now we can do a press. Bring it down nice and slow. Nice and slow. How about that? All right. Since we have the opportunity to utilize all this pre-set up equipment over here that I have hanging up, ready to be used, we might as well use some of it. So let's start off placing our feet in place on top of the latch bar. You can do curls. You can do a press. And you can do squats. And if you're looking to get yourself in shape, go back and repeat your exercise. Just don't overdo it. But you want to repeat your exercise so that you can get the most out of what you're doing. You don't want to just do exercise to make yourself tired. You want to do exercise to benefit from. What better usage of your time than to do exercise? And of course, doing the right thing, because exercise and diet go along together. And if you're looking to improve your health, then you have to exercise and diet at the same time. They go hand in hand. So now you see we went back and we have a floor mount instead of a wall mount. With this floor mount, it's a game changer. Because now, you just added on to the amount of exercise that you could do using the LW500 exercise system. Yeah, that's a pretty strenuous exercise there. So you want to make sure you don't overdo it. Now this can be done using this extreme resistance band here. It can also be done using a bar, which I will demonstrate, I think. It's a good idea to always put things back in place. They stay nice and neat, and you can take better care of them like that. So now we have a tubular resistance band as opposed to that extreme resistance band that we just had. But make no mistake about it, the tubular resistance band will do you justice. Let's just put it like that. Will do you justice. So we're basically going to do the same thing. Now you can either hold it with your hands a little to keep the pressure off of your body. It'll do the same thing. Or you can place a towel or a pillow on your lap, or use nothing. I prefer doing something so you're not getting that extreme pressure on your body. I'm telling you, my cheeks are burning. You know what I'm talking about. Once again, when we're finished, disconnect it. And hang it back up. As you can see, I use leverage in order to get myself up. I use the round bar just like it was a cane to help myself off of the floor. Pulls and pulls and pulls. Now with this one, you can also do that semi-squat that you saw me do utilizing the other short board, the basic latch bar. Pull it up, just start doing your exercise. Oh yes, you'll get a good workout. Don't think you're not going to get a good workout. That's what this system is all about. This system is all about getting a good workout with the least amount of injury. Using resistance bands, they're better for your joints, and you don't have to take my word for it. That's right. Talk to any doctor, any orthopedist. For sure, they will let you know resistance bands are better for your health than traditional weights. And yes, you can accomplish the same benefits from using resistance bands as you could from lifting traditional weights. Let's face it, everyone's not built to be a bodybuilder, nor to walk around looking like the Incredible Hulk. We have what we have, and once we age, it's over. We just want to maintain and be strong, and this is the ideal system to do it with. Because I'm going to tell you, once you get a certain age, you don't want to be lifting those weights. Those weights are going to be harmful. Sure, you want to be strong enough to be able to pick up weight when it's necessary, not to work out with weights. That's how you injure yourself. You can keep your muscles toned and strong by using resistance bands. Trust me. You can do it. I can do it. Everybody can do it. Don't shortchange your body. It's the only thing that you really own. You don't own anything else. You own what the Lord gave us all. Our body. And that's it. That's even more reason to take care of what you have. It makes a lot more sense. Trust me. No shortcuts. Shortcuts are dangerous. Be careful with shortcuts. Shortcuts will keep you coming back, and they could be harmful to your health. So you have to be careful taking those shortcuts. I don't care what anyone says. So we have here the same thing on the floor that's mounted on the floor. You can use it in its portable state just as well. Lay down on top of the bar. Pull the bar forward over your head, making sure that your shoulder blades are laying on top of the bar to hold it in the down position, and then you can conduct a press. If you need more resistance, add more resistance. It's that simple. I have extra hangers on each one of these so that it's easier to hang them up. Let's see what else we got up here. See something that we didn't use. Oh, we have a stretch bar. Everyone loves to stretch. You can utilize this stretch bar while you're standing. Pull yourself down. Keep those legs locked. And don't jerk. Gradually pull yourself down. If you jerk yourself, that's how you pull a muscle. So gradually pull yourself and hold yourself in place. Now you can also do that while you're lying on a mat. Okay, what have we now? So I'm going to grab some more components. I'll grab this latch bar here. Sorry about that noise. And I'm still with you. In case you can't see me, I'm still with you. Don't worry. We're getting a resistance band that's connected over here. We've got a set that has a strap attachment on it. The strap is there for a reason, which I will show you very soon. So what we want to do is just straighten out the bands so they are not all tangled up. Okay. Now we're going to take these bands and we're going to attach them to the latch bar. Try to maintain the straightness of them. Okay. We did fairly well. So what we're going to do, so you can see well, we're going to step on the latch bar. I'm going to place this over our head. And we're going to place our arms in through the resistance bands to make sure the resistance bands will stay on our shoulders. Okay, and now we can actually conduct a squat. We can conduct even more of a squat. I came over to get another piece of equipment. Now I'm standing on both. How about that? and we're nowhere near finished. We've come a long way though. A very long way. So we'll move this out of the way. And now, oh, I don't see my knobs for my push-ups. They are obviously in my other room, so I don't have that item in here. However, we can do more squats and we can do pulls. So we have another form out here. And now we just did pulls. We will do squats. You can do curls. A lot of tension. A lot of tension on these resistance bands. And I would have to get on my knees to effectively conduct a press. So we have another side over here where we have another wall board setup. That will be the second part of the day. So stay tuned. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing this promotion presentation of the Latch Bar exercise system. It can be found on the Latch Bar website, www.LW500products.net, and you can also view more than 100 Latch Bar workouts, demonstrations of product usage on YouTube. Log on to YouTube in the search field, type LW500 Latch Bar exercise system, and then subscribe. Please subscribe. I need some subscribers. This way I can get my own channel. Doesn't cost you a thing. I appreciate you. Have a great day.